Hi Geminis, welcome back to Tarot Talks. Today we are going to do reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of September 2020. Please note that this is a general reading and it might not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Also guys, I have changed the pattern of my reading for this month for all signs except Aquarius. I usually do free card readings, but this month I'm doing a spread. So please let me know how you find this reading, how you find this pattern. Do drop comments and give me your feedback, and I'll surely incorporate those. So Geminis, let's get started. While I was shuffling and meditating on your energy, I was having this feeling of restlessness. The word spikes or the spikes of an ECG kept on coming to my mind. There were like a lot of mood swings. One moment angry, one moment happy, one moment at peace. That kind of thing. Like it was like very volatile. The mood was just shifting at a very high pace to whoever it resonates. So yeah, let me lay the cards. What's up, Geminis? Okay, lot of swords, your own energy, and lot of cups. There is absolutely no earth and fire sign involved in the initial spread. The energy at the bottom of deck is 7 of Wands. Yeah, conflicts, egos. That's what I sense. Maybe at workplace, maybe at personal front. Oh yeah, Chariot. I'm not surprised I'm getting this card. You won't believe me, guys. While I was shuffling for your energy, Judgment, nice. So while I was shuffling for you, this card actually popped out literally thrice. When I was cutting that deck, it was continuously 3 times I saw this card, consecutively 3 times while I was cutting the deck for you guys. So yeah, definitely some moment in some area of your life. Let's see. Okay, Hermit. Finally, I get to see one earth card, 2 earth cards finally. So there is no fire at all in this energy except for 7 of Wands. Okay, so yeah, let's get started, guys. So your present energy is 4 of Cups. So for you guys, I feel that you are focused on only one issue, or there is only one aspect that you're focused on, and you're not looking at the other good aspects of your life. You are just focused on the problem or something that is bothering you, and then there are multiple other things that are right for you, and you're not at all looking at those. The universe is also offering you something new, something brand new, but still all you want to do is sit and what's that word? I'm not getting that word. You just want to put entire focus and entire energy on what is wrong. So this also calls in for an energy of boredom, stagnancy, not feeling like doing anything, not motivated enough to do anything. That kind of energy is what is there in your present vibes. The energy crossing you is Page of Pentacles. You guys are probably waiting for something. You're expecting some communication from someone. You have not heard from someone. Maybe that is the reason why you are upset about it. This looks like the reason for me. You are waiting for something, and that thing is not coming through. You're not getting what you're wanting, and that's the reason why you're feeling really stuck. You're actually stuck emotionally and otherwise also, like in terms of your work also. So you're kind of feeling stagnant, and you have come to a point of halting yourself, not ready to move ahead. So this is what you're waiting for. You're waiting or looking forward for some communication from someone. In the recent past, there's this 8 of cups. You decided to move away from someone or something. It's not been an easy decision for you, but then you decided that, well, this is what is required right now. So you have just turned your back in the opposite direction and just moving away from that situation. You don't want to deal with it anymore. You don't want drama anymore. So no matter how much you're hurting, you have decided to let go of that situation and move on. So yeah, that's also explaining why this 4 of cups, like you are definitely kind of what do I say? I don't, grieve is a very strong word, but yeah, you're definitely sitting in some sad energy. Something really has hurt you, and has kind of it has got your energies down somehow emotionally, and it has made it is kind of making or creating a lack of motivation in you. That kind of energy I get. In your immediate future, there is this King of Swords energy. This is again your card. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, kind, you are in that zone wherein you would want to seek the truth. You would want to rationalize things. You'll come out of that emotional area and come back to your rational self. You will probably cut ties with someone, or you'll be like in that energy wherein you are not ready to accept any BS from anyone, be it at work front or at personal front. So you'll be like, boss, no, I can't take it anymore, and just cut the crap. And that kind of energy, speaking your mind kind of energy. In your crowning or your aspiring energy, there is this 9 of cups, wherein you are wishing for something to happen. You want something to come true in your life. Probably you guys are even close of to achieving it, but somehow currently the wheels are stuck somewhere at some issue, and that is bothering you. So there's this wish fulfillment that you are actually waiting for. Okay. What is in the subconscious, or at the like you're dominating, something that is dominating is the 7 of cups. So I feel that you guys are, yeah, this 7 of clubs definitely explains the energy of the spikes that I mentioned. You are not focused. You are getting diverted, or you're not focused on whatever you want. You're getting carried away emotionally. You want something really bad, but then you're not. Today it's like, okay, let me explain it better. It's like today you want to have that thing, tomorrow you don't want, tomorrow you're looking for other options. That kind of energy. You are just not focused that, okay, I really want this. Okay, that's not the case. You have your emotions all over the place, and you're feeling overwhelmed and carried away emotionally. That's your dominant energy subconsciously. The advice to you is the Star card. Now this Star card can be interpreted in 2 ways. One thing is seeing the overall situation right now, what we spoke so far. I think the universe wants you to calm down. The universe is asking you to heal yourself emotionally. This card also talks about healing. So whatever it is that is bothering you, whatever it is that is making you complacent, or feel that is putting you in the energy of being stuck emotionally over something, just try to let go of it. Just try to heal over it. Understand that there are brighter things ahead. Okay, try to strike the balance. Do not get carried away. Okay, please do not get emotionally carried away and take any decisions in the fit of emotions. Sometimes we just get emotionally overwhelmed and we end up doing some things which we tend to regret on later. So don't do that. Calm down, just settle down and know that everything is going to be all right. Okay. Oh, that card fell down. I'll take it later. Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is in your external influences. So I feel that someone, either you or someone in your energy is in this Queen of Swords energy, in the sense, just like this King of Swords, this energy is all about speaking your mind, speaking the truth, asking questions, demanding answers, demanding explanations, cutting all the BS. You want explanations of certain things, why someone behaved a certain way. You want to know. You are not going to buy anything whatever that person is trying to sell you. No, you want to know the truth behind it. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here in your external influences. Either you will be asking someone some explanations, or someone is going to seek explanations from you. But I feel more of formal, like this is, I strongly feel both these energies, King and Queen of Swords, both are your energies. You are the one who are going to seek explanations from someone, and if you don't get it, you'll probably even cut the ties. Okay, in your fears, or the energy, fears or hopes, there's this High Priestess. So guys, the advice strong here is, if you're feeling something is not right, if you have a gut feeling about something, do listen to it. If you have that pit in your stomach which is telling you, okay, something is not right here, then that means that thing is not right. Do not ignore it. Try to find out what's wrong. Probably that explains this Queen of Swords energy. So if you see any red flags anywhere, do speak your mind. Do not accept whatever whatever anyone is telling you. Listen to your intuition, listen to the red flags, pay attention to the red flags that you are getting in the situation, be it at professional front or at personal front. Just be alert, pay attention to the signs that you are getting. Also, since you are feeling too emotional currently, I think you should just calm down, meditate for some time, have some me time. Okay, have some me time wherein you'll be completely by yourself and spend that time the way you like. Do something that makes you feel happy, makes you feel relaxed for some time. That is also a form of meditation. So this High Priestess is definitely a call for that. Okay, did I miss the cards? No, yeah. So yeah, this was in the outcome. Yeah, sorry about that. So the Knight of Swords, again air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I think you are dealing with a fellow air sign. There is a lot of air and water energy in this overall reading. Either you are dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, these are the dominant energies that I'm feeling. So this looks like someone, I don't think this is someone else. I think this is your energy only. You, like I said, you are spiking a lot in terms of emotions. One time you are like extremely, you'll be in that zone where when you'll just go and speak your mind, and you'll just put up the what do we say, put up your point very vehemently, all that stuff. And at some other moment, in some other moment, you'll just go back to a shell, not wanting to talk, not wanting to speak your mind. This is the kind of energy I'm feeling. So this is a very in and out energy, and I somehow feel again this is your energy. So stick to this king and queen swords of energy, guys. If you feel that you need some explanations about something from someone, do seek it. Don't have double or dual thoughts about it. Don't get confused, don't get overwhelmed, okay? Don't get emotional about it. And in the overall outcome, there's this Chariot. So this is a very positive I like this card. I love seeing this card. Whatever you are thinking or whatever you are planning, it's going to be it's going to give you results soon. There will be momentum in whatever this wish that you have, whatever that is you're desiring. Actually the thing is, Geminis, the universe is offering whatever you are desiring. Actually the universe is offering you. It's just that you are not paying attention, or you are not in that receptive mode right now. So pay attention to your emotions and be open to receiving whatever it is that you are desiring, and you'll get that thing, just like this, out of the blue. Once you get a hang of your emotions, once you get control over your emotions and vibrations, you will start receiving the things that you have wished for or desired for, and it will just pop out of nowhere. It can come in a form of a message, a mail, unexpectedly from someone. You will get this, there will be this movement forward. So overall, it's a good sign, it's a good card that has come up in your possible outcome, that there will be momentum gained in whatever that is you're wishing for, or whatever that is you're headed for. So let me go back to your overall cards. Indecisiveness. Like I said, this very much is going with the Knight of Swords energy. One day yes, one day no, in and out kind of energy. So don't be indecisive, be firm of what you want. Don't get confused, don't get overwhelmed, don't get emotions take better of you, okay? But the thing is that whatever it is, whatever conflict that you are having, be it at workplace or at personal level, be assertive. Don't let ego come in between, okay? Don't go into that ego mode. Sometimes this king or queen of swords, they get high on ego. Don't let that happen. Be very assertive. Don't be stubborn. Put your point assertively. It's very important to say what you are supposed to, but it's equally and in fact more important how you say it, okay? So just be mindful of that. And yeah, Hermit and Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, you're working hard, probably at your work front or at personal front maybe, but this looks more like at work front. You're focused, you're doing your work dedicatedly, like completely focused on your work. And there's this card of Hermit energy. Like I said, sometimes you just retreat, you just go into, you kind of zone out, like you just retreat into a shell, not wanting to talk to anyone, just wanting to be with your own self. So yeah, that is what is very much required. If you're not doing that, start doing that. This is what is required right now. You should seek the guidance within. See this pentacle, we have all the answers within ourselves. All we have to do is look within for the answers, take answers from the divine, allow the answers to flow to us. So that is what I am seeing here. This again is a earth energy, Virgo, to be precise. So like I said, there is definitely a huge and big and loud cry for you guys to settle your emotions and do some introspection, to calm yourself down, to meditate. meditate, contemplate, spend time with yourself, introspect over the situation. Don't go into overthinking mode, but definitely to introspect. There's a lot of difference in this too. Okay, try to listen to your intuition, what it's trying to tell you, what it's trying to explain you. You know what lesson this current situation is trying to teach you. You know, pay attention to that and learn the lesson. Okay guys, so let me quickly see what message we have for you guys in this beautiful deck. Dear spirit guides, guardian angels, please give me one message for my Geminis. One message for my Geminis, please. Sun, moon, rising, Venus. One message for my Geminis. Dear spirit guides, guardian angels, please one message for my Geminis. Dear spirit guides, message for my Geminis. Sorry guys, I had paused the shuffle because it increases the length of the video unnecessarily. The card that flipped out is Believe in the Impossible. It's such a lovely card and a lovely message. I really loved even this moon. It's looking so beautiful. Believe in the impossible, guys. Whatever it is that you are seeking, whatever wish you are you're making right now, whatever it is that you're desiring, know that it's going to come to you. You know, don't sit into this sulking. Yeah, sulking was the word that I was looking for. Don't sit into this sulking energy for long. Where did it go? There was Four of Cups, right? Yeah, don't sit into the sulking mode for long. You know, the universe definitely has the cup. You know, whatever it is that you're wishing for, the universe is offering you that. New beginnings in terms of love, new beginnings in terms of relationship, in terms of career, whatever it is that you're desiring, it's the universe wants to give it to you. It's just that you need to be prepared, or you need to get ready to receive it. So believe in the impossible. Don't lose hopes, don't lose heart, and just keep on doing your thing assertively, positively, and you'll soon get the results. You know, you'll soon manifest whatever it is that you want. Spirit guides, guardian angels, please give me one message from this beautiful deck. One message for my Geminis. Okay. Oh wow, what did I say? What did I say? Thank you, angels, spirit guides, for confirming this for my Geminis. Contemplation time. Spend time alone. Did I just say that? I did, right? Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Wow, like how do I thank my angels for this? They never fail me. So this Virgo is what this card is all about. It's a time to contemplate. It's time to go within, to seek the guidance and the blessings within. This High Priestess is the call for meditation. You know, the more you spend time, some quality time with you, the more you give yourself some time, the more you meditate over your energies, the faster the manifestation is going to be. Okay guys, so I am really happy to see this card. It's just a confirmation of whatever I was saying so far. Thank you, spirit guides, for this. Please contemplate over this message, guys. It's really required, and please act upon it. So Geminis, I would leave it at that. Overall, it's a nice reading, positive one. I can see there's a little clutter in the energy, but if that can be dealt with, and sure, I'm very sure that you're very close to your wish fulfillment. It's just that you need to allow the energies. Okay guys, so if you like this reading, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, and do not forget to drop the comments for this month. I would surely like to know how you find this pattern. Okay guys, bye then, take care, see ya.